Let me start with something that might feel uncomfortable to hear. People who don't ask for help aren't weak. They're usually the strongest ones in the room. Not because they have it all together, but because they've learned how to survive without support. And today, I want to talk about the psychology behind that. Not in a clinical way, not in a judgmental way, but in a real human way. The kind that makes you feel seen instead of analyzed. If you're someone who carries everything alone, this video is for you. Most people who don't ask for help didn't wake up one day and decide to be independent. They were shaped that way, by environments where help wasn't available, by childhoods where emotions were ignored, by moments when they reached out and were dismissed, misunderstood, or told to figure it out. So they learned a simple rule: if I need something, I'll handle it myself. And at first, that rule felt empowering. Over time, not asking for help becomes part of your identity. You become the reliable one, the calm one, the one who never falls apart. People start depending on you. They assume you're always okay. And slowly, without realizing it, you stop giving yourself permission to not be okay. One of the deepest beliefs people like this carry is, if I ask for help, I'm admitting failure. So instead of reaching out, they push through exhaustion. Instead of sharing confusion, they pretend they've got it figured out. Instead of expressing pain, they minimize it. They tell themselves others have it worse. They say, I'll deal with it later. They believe, I don't want to be a burden. But here's the truth. Pain doesn't disappear just because you ignore it. People who don't ask for help often confuse independence with self-worth. They feel valuable when they're useful. They feel safe when they're capable. They feel in control when they rely on no one. So needing help doesn't just feel inconvenient, it feels threatening. It feels like losing control. There's also a quiet fear of disappointment. What if I ask for help and no one shows up? What if they don't understand? What if they minimize what I'm going through? For many people, it feels safer to struggle silently than to risk being hurt again. Silence becomes armor. Another layer people don't talk about is emotional exhaustion. When you're the one who never asks for help, you're constantly giving. You listen, you support, you solve problems, but you rarely receive. And over time, that imbalance creates burnout, emotional, mental, and sometimes physical. You start feeling tired in a way sleep can't fix. People who don't ask for help are often highly empathetic. They notice others' needs quickly. They sense emotional shifts. They step in before anyone even asks. But they struggle to extend that same compassion to themselves. They believe everyone else deserves grace, except them. There's also the struggle of not knowing how to ask. When you've been self-reliant for so long, vulnerability feels unfamiliar. You don't know what to say. You don't know how much to share. You worry you'll say it wrong. So instead of trying, you retreat. But here's the part no one tells you. Not asking for help doesn't make you strong. It makes you isolated. Humans are wired for connection. We heal in relationships. We process pain through shared understanding. Strength isn't carrying everything alone. Strength is knowing when you don't have to. Asking for help doesn't mean giving up control. It means choosing support over survival mode. It can be small, saying, I'm overwhelmed, admitting, I don't know what to do, letting someone sit with you without fixing anything. That's not weakness, that's emotional maturity. If you're someone who never asks for help, I want you to hear this clearly. You are allowed to need people. You are allowed to struggle. You are allowed to be human. You don't lose your strength by opening up. You expand it. Learning to ask for help doesn't mean changing who you are. It means softening the belief that you have to do everything alone. It means trusting that connection can exist without costing you your dignity. And maybe the hardest truth of all, people who never ask for help often hope, quietly, that someone will notice anyway, that someone will see past the I'm fine and ask how they're really doing. You deserve that care, but you also deserve to claim it. If this video felt personal, if you felt represented here, you're not alone in this journey. There are millions of people just like you, capable, strong, and quietly exhausted. And healing doesn't start with fixing everything. It starts with allowing support. Before you go, here's my invitation to you. If this video resonated, like it so it reaches others who need this message. Subscribe for more psychology-based videos that speak to real human experiences. And comment below, what makes it hardest for you to ask for help? Your voice matters, your experience matters, and you don't have to carry everything alone. Thank you for watching.